Yo, this your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only DT on DT's Unfiltered, Uncensored. The show that streams worldwide on the Block 105 radio every Saturday, 6 a.m., 7 p.m. Eastern. You can also stream all my current and past podcast shows on all streaming platforms. All you have to do is Google DT Unfiltered, Uncensored, or you can go to my Instagram page and make sure you follow me, DT underscore Unfiltered, Uncensored. Go to my bio, click the link, and that will take you to my YouTube page where you can see all my content. So today I have a new segment on my show called Rising Superstars. And what the purpose of Rising Superstars is to give the platforms to all athletes, no matter male or female, no matter what sport they play in. It's that platform to give everybody that time to tell their story, to tell their journey in their sport. It's not always about the 5 stars, the 4 stars, the 3 stars, the 2 stars. It's about you. It's about that individual telling what they want to do in sports. My problem with a lot of these platforms is they focus on the top athletes in the country and forget about the diamonds in the rough, which is plenty of them out there. And I always tell everybody this. The one thing you can say is there's a lot of NBA athletes that made it to the NBA that was never highly recruited, wasn't ranked high. You got your Russell Westbrooks, your Steph Curry, your Jimmy Butlers, just to name a few. And look where they at now. But you got a lot of 5 stars out here that made it to high school and even made it to college, but never made it to the professional level. And you got a lot of, like I said, diamonds in the rough that made it to that level. So my platform is to give it to everyone to tell their story. So today on my show, I got a special guest, which is probably one of the most talented 13-year-olds I have seen in a long time. I watched the guy videos, and when I say he's probably one of the best, and he got so many years left under his belt to grow. I mean, when you see him, you already know who he is. He's probably one of the top talents in the country. I mean, I've seen NBA players speak about him on their live and stuff like that, and it's an honor to actually have this young man on my show. His name is Harlem McNeal. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. So I'm glad you're taking a moment to sit down with me. Like I said, it's an honor to actually get to interview you because, like I said, I watch your videos, and it was when Night Riders hit me up and said, "Hey, you got to have this dude on your show." And I'm like, "Who?" They sent it to me. I started looking at the video. I was like, "Boy," I said, "He killing it." I said, "He probably killed some of these high school kids in basketball." And I got to say, you real talented, man. So I appreciate you joining my show.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. So, are you originally from Florida or you from somewhere else?
I'm from California, Riverside.
Okay. Cal, so how long before you migrated to this side of the United States? What age was that?
It's probably at like 10. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you ever go back to Cali and visit?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Do you miss Cali?
Not really. I like Florida a lot.
Okay. And how's the competition different from Cali to Florida?
Cali, I'll say like Florida is more tougher and stuff, but Cali, it's more like people more skilled, not just like rough and like. So I'll say Cali more skilled, and like Florida's more like rougher and tougher.
Okay.
Both help me out well.
Go ahead. What you say?
Both of them help me out well.
Okay. So, do you ever play in tournaments in Cali as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I done played in a couple tournaments in Cali.
Okay, awesome, man. So, what got Harlem into basketball? That's what we want to know.
At first I was watching my older brother play in practice. I was like, "Oh, that looks like it'll be fun," and I tried it out and I loved it.
Okay, and what age was that?
Like I'll say probably 8 or 9.
So that's when you actually start playing basketball.
Yes.
Okay, did you play any other sport before that?
No, not really. No.
Okay, so you've been with basketball. And so when did it get to the point that you actually start taking it serious?
Probably about, I'll say 10, so it
Oh,
probably took me a year.
okay. And when you start playing, did you start at the rec league, or did you kind of already move into the travel league?
I started at rec, and then I started making my way up to like travel and stuff.
Okay. And so when you got to the travel level, did you at that level? Were you using trainers? Did you have trainers? Was it your dad? Was it family members? How was that?
It was just my dad.
Okay. And how often you and your dad train?
Probably 5 times a week, two
Okay.
times a day.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Was it like morning trainings, evening trainings? How was that?
It's morning, then I take a nap, and then it's evening.
Okay. Okay. And what do you find the most difficult part about training?
Uh, Missing shots.
Okay.
Like
So
I
that.
get mad when I miss a bunch of shots in a row.
Okay. And what do you do when you miss those shots? How do you change your mental state? Because I know you can get hard on yourself. What do you do to change that?
Like if I miss a couple, then I say it goes short. I'll say okay, now I gotta shoot it higher up, and if I shoot too hard, I gotta shoot it a little bit shorter. So it helps me out a lot.
Okay. So what do you think is the strongest part of Harlem's game?
Probably passing and slashing.
Okay. Okay. Um, what is the one thing that you constantly you know you're good at, but you constantly you want to work on it more to perfect that craft? What is that?
We want to work on shooting, shooting, and probably like doing more dribble moves in the game.
Okay. Do you have a signature move?
Yes, it's kind of like a in and out cross and hezzy, then just attack the rim.
Okay. Okay. So growing up, who was your sports hero?
Kobe Bryant always,
Okay. And why?
because his work ethic, and he was just such a beast in the NBA, and he came from nothing to being one of the greatest players of all time.
Okay. Okay. What are three things that you really enjoy about being part of a team?
Probably hanging out and being a leader and having fun with them on the court.
Okay, speaking of being a leader, what are some qualities you think that takes to be a good leader on a basketball team?
You gotta be vocal. You gotta be kind of like a point guard, be able to pass, do everything, and pick your teammates up when they're down.
Okay. What are your emotions like when you perform well?
Uh, I be excited and pumped and happy at the same time.
Okay. Are you the type that you try to get the crowd into the game as well?
Yes, yes.
Um, what what would you consider what's the one song that when you're warming up at the beginning of a game, what is it that you listen to that get you motivated, get you ready for a game?
Okay, so I play this Quavo song called "Shooters in My Cribs." I play it back like 5 times. It's my favorite song, and it gets me pumped every time before the game.
Okay, all right. Well, I gotta check that song out. What's the one thing that you eat before a big competition?
I eat a lot of a lot of fruit and stuff like
Oh,
bananas, grapes, strawberries, watermelon.
okay, okay. Um, do you have a favorite place that you like to compete at or play at?
Probably
It
I'll
could be a
say
or a state or some a green or somewhere. What's your favorite?
probably Texas. Probably like this in Dallas, like Drive Nation, and this one Cali spot named Ladera.
Okay, okay. Um, do you think attitude is a factor in winning, and why?
Uh, like being angry.
Well, your attitude, like in winning, do you think your attitude is a factor in winning a game? Does it help win or lose a game?
it helps me win because like when I get hyped, my teammates get hyped and it makes them play better, and also makes me play better.
Okay. And if you weren't playing basketball, what do you think you would be doing?
Uh, probably. That's a hard one. I'll probably be. I'll say a football player.
Okay. Okay. Um, and what motivates Harlem to play?
And what motivates me is how, like, when I was younger and I was playing like good to competition like AU, I won a whole season without scoring, had 0 points. I cried, and it made me get better. So I worked out every day, got real good, and it helped me a lot.
Okay. Um, what is it that you think you need from your parents to be successful in the sport?
Uh, for them to work as hard as me.
Okay. All right. And they take you to games and stuff, I'm assuming, and tournaments.
Yes.
Okay. What do you need most from your coach to ensure that you give 100% in the game?
I don't want them to be easy on me. I want them to be hard on me and pump me up and motivate me to do better.
Okay. And I see that you're probably a top level talent. Probably you're going to be ranked. Definitely. I'm not sure if you're ranked. You're probably ranked now, but definitely when you get to high school, I feel like you definitely going to be ranked high. Do you feel like you one of them players that kind of, coaches can't yell at or fuss at? Or do you feel like you could take criticism from a coach, even though no matter what level you at?
Uh, I could take criticism, but most of the time coaches don't yell at me like that because I go 100%. I don't joke around a lot.
Okay, so you take it serious on the court.
Yes.
What is something you do physically well in basketball that you think?
Uh, I'm strong and I'm athletic a lot. I could jump real high.
Okay, can you dunk it?
Not yet, but I could like nip the rim.
Okay. What is something mentally you do well in basketball?
Like if people's talking to me, I know how to block them out, and so yeah,
Okay, I know because when a lot of people see you on the court, they about to play you. I know you get a lot of people try to challenge you. They be wanting like, I'm guarding Harlem. I got Harlem. Y'all
yeah.
get that? How do you feel when you see that or you hear that? What does that do to you?
It makes me laugh because can none of them guard me.
That is your Instagram name became guard. Okay. Who do you remember your best performance you ever had?
uh, yeah, it was like this one game. I had like 40. I was going off. I couldn't miss.
Was this recent?
Uh, yeah, it was recent. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Was it tournament of Ohio or was that Ohio?
the Neo camp,
Yeah, Neil. Was it no, not Neil. Was it Smash? Was
Mash
it
TV.
yeah, was it that?
Uh, yeah, I had 40 that one too, but that one was kind of easy. So the hard one was probably at the Neo camp.
Okay, okay. Out of all the camps you've been to, what's your favorite thus far?
I haven't been to that many, but probably I'll say Neo so far.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And if you could achieve anything you wish for in basketball, what would that be?
Uh, now I could make like McDonald's All American and play in a D1 college and make the NBA and win a bunch of awards.
Okay. If you could achieve your ultimate achievement for this year in basketball, what is that?
Uh, I'll probably to like play all the top players that's all around the world and travel basically all around the world and yeah.
Okay. Are you allowed in Florida to play on the middle school team in your grade, or you got to wait till next year?
Yeah, I could play on my middle school team, yeah.
Okay, because I know, like, I talked to some athletes, like I know in, if I'm not mistaken, it's Kentucky or Alabama. They're not allowed to play on the middle school team until they get to like 7th, 8th grade. And I know in Georgia you can't. Georgia, you got to play GBL. It depends on what county you're in.
Yeah.
How do you handle game pressure?
Uh but like if people's talking to me, I block them out and focus on the game.
Okay, have has there ever been a time someone got under your skin?
No, not really. I most of the time get under their skin.
What is your favorite thing to do to get under someone's skin?
I talk about I make it seem like it's personal, but it's not really personal.
Right. Okay. Okay. Have you ever got to have you ever got to a point that you got somebody so frustrated they had to coach to sub them out the game?
Yeah. One time before. One time before someone got so mad, like one time I went up, they tried to hurt me so bad, and their mom started yelling saying, do it again, do it again.
Wow. See, that's those type of parent. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Um, how does being an athlete make you a better person?
Uh it helps me like I could it helps me get better at like on the court and it helps me get like smarter and yeah.
Okay. Do you consider yourself more of a slasher or a shooter?
Uh I'll say a slasher.
Okay. When playing on defense, do you like to run zone or run man?
Man.
Do you like to pick up the best player on the opposite team?
Yep.
Do
A
you,
lot of times.
do you like to pick them up full court or half court?
Sometimes I'll pick them up full court, and sometimes I'll pick them up half court. But most
Okay.
of the time, probably because my coach always tell me to go half court.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they want to tire you out. Okay, so we're going to play a quick game real quick. There's no criteria on how you pick the answers to this. It's your preference. Whichever. So it's not like, which one you say. It's whatever you want. So it's no criteria. You ready?
Yes.
College basketball, NBA.
Uh, College because if you want to go to the NBA, you got to play college.
Okay, so cool. Scoring or assist?
Uh, Assistant.
Okay. Home or away games?
Away games
Why?
because away games it'd be more hyped up and it's more you get to go around and see more different people and stuff.
Okay. School ball or AAU?
AU.
LeBron or KD?
LeBron.
Jason Tatum or Giannis?
Giannis.
Kyrie or Curry?
Curry.
Jordan or Kobe?
Kobe.
Who you think get hated on too much? Westbrook or Ben Simmons?
Westbrook.
What's most important to Harlem? Loyalty or respect? Loyalty or respect, and why?
Respect because you don't gotta be loyal to me. I just want to make sure you respect me.
Okay. What's most embarrassing? You getting crossed over and touching earth, or you getting put on a poster?
Uh, probably getting put in a poster because nowadays when you get dunked on, people run all over you, start saying on your head and stuff. It's it's crazy.
Okay. What's most important to you? Your high school team winning state titles all 4 years while you there, or you being ranked as a 5-star in the ranked number one as a 5-star in the country?
Uh, I'll probably say a 5-star because my goal is to make the NBA. So I want the scouts to know me. So yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be known as an elite scorer and an average defender, or elite defender and an average scorer?
Uh, and a an elite scorer and an average defender.
You said elite scorer and average defender?
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather be the first pick in the NBA draft and take many years to win win the NBA championship, or be drafted in the second round and win your rookie season?
Uh, be drafted in the second round
Okay.
because
Um,
you're an underdog.
got you. What's most important to you, offense or defense?
Uh, defense because defense wins the games.
Okay. Drake or Future?
Drake,
Lil Baby or Da Baby?
Lil Baby,
Home cooking or eating out?
home cooking,
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram,
Snapchat or TikTok?
uh, TikTok,
PS5 or Xbox?
PS5,
2K or Madden?
2K because I'm a
Who's your,
hooper.
what team? What's your team?
In 2K23, I'll probably say the Brooklyn Nets,
Okay. Call of Duty or GTA?
GTA,
A pair of LeBrons or Jordans?
a pair of Jordans,
Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A?
uh, Chick-fil-A.
Okay. Um, Let me ask you a quick question. How did you feel when you seen the live video of Jamal Crawford talking about you?
Uh, I felt happy because me and his son is real cool, and so when he said that, it meant a lot to me.
Did it make you feel like that you? Well, let me ask you a question. Instead of saying that, when did you realize that Harlem was him? When did you actually come to grasp? Because I know I see your followers and I see you really big out there. When did you realize that you were him?
I'll say probably when when I was playing up and I was still doing good. I was like, oh, when I play my grade, it's over.
Got you. And what's the what's the best tournament you think you played in so far? Like the biggest tournament you've been in?
The biggest tournament I'll say was probably this tournament in Alabama called Battle of the Magic City.
Okay. Did y'all win it all?
Nah, we made it to probably like the Elite Eight.
Okay. And what team were you with at that time?
Sneaker still.
Okay. And so are you what's your official AAU team?
Night Riders Elite.
Okay. And go ahead.
Night Riders Elite Florida.
Okay. And how you been enjoying that so far?
I love it. All the parents love me, and it's a real dope team.
Okay. Is it is your dad part of the coaching staff? Do he help out, or he just come there to support you?
He just comes there to support.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, um, are you planning to like your goal is to play in Florida? Or you plan to move, or you plan that's where you stand at? You go finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in Florida.
Okay. And how you like Florida?
Uh, it's probably my favorite state.
Okay. You know what's funny? I'm in Georgia, so I've been to Florida so many times. I wanted to move to Florida, like actually Miami, because I want to be close down. I like that nightlife down there. But when I went to Cali on my birthday 2 years ago, my whole mind changed. I went to Los Angeles. And now I actually want to move to Cali because I love Cali. I love the beaches out there, and I like their nightlife a little bit more than Miami's and stuff like that. So my kind of like the goal for me is like in the next maybe 3 to 4 years, I want to move to Cali. I don't want to move to Los Angeles. I want to live on the outside of Los Angeles so I could travel to the city because I don't want to be in that traffic.
like like San Diego or somewhere.
No, actually, where it's like where I went is like I want to stay an hour away from Los Angeles, but I want to be an hour away from Laguna Beach because that's where I went to, and that was probably my favorite beach I ever been to in my life. Because my favorite beach prior to that was Clearwater. I love Clearwater, but when I went to Laguna, that trumps. And I hate to say that name on my show, but that trumps Clearwater. But I love Laguna Beach, so I want to, and I know where I stayed at. It was like we were like almost like an hour and a half away from Laguna Beach, and we were 30 minutes from Los Angeles. So I just want to live in the middle, so I could travel to Los Angeles and I could travel to Laguna Beach. That's just
Yeah.
me. Yeah, but so what is your favorite quote and why?
My favorite quote is Michael Jordan when he said, "I can accept failure, but I cannot accept not trying because it's a game of basketball. You gotta try do your best to be the best."
Right, right. Love that quote. That's actually one of my favorite. Michael Jordan's actually my favorite player of all time. Love Kobe too. He's in the top. He's in the top. He actually number 2 on my list. LeBron's
Yeah,
number. A lot of people get mad and like, how you got on Kobe above LeBron? Because I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because LeBron was with the Lakers his whole entire career. Even though I
yeah,
know at one point of his time he wanted to be traded, it never happened. A lot of people bring up that say, "Oh, Kobe wanted to leave Lakers." Yeah, everybody wants to leave. Jordan wanted to leave the Bulls at one point in time, but he stayed there until his later years. But that doesn't. I don't really count that against him because he was at age and they wasn't on the same page anymore. But everybody's not. A lot of people not happy where they at.
yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So it's your senior year in high school. You sitting at the table. You got your parents on one side. You got your high school coach and your AU coach on the other side. What 3 caps you want sitting in front of Harlem?
Uh, Duke. Uh, I'll say Florida State and UCLA.
Which cap is Harlem putting on?
Uh, it actually depends on which one gives me like the best opportunity.
Okay. But if you had your dream, what's your dream college? What would be that? That's your
Uh,
thing. Huh?
Probably Duke.
Okay. Okay. So it's Harlem freshman year and Duke. You had a good season. You were averaging 20 points a game, 7 assists, 5 steals, throwing that out there. You declared a draft. What team does Harlem want to draft him?
Uh, the Lakers.
Okay, okay. What team Harlem's like? I'll play that, but boy, I'm not. I don't know if I want to be drafted there. What team is that?
Uh, Probably the Sacramento Kings.
I was thinking that was one of them, but I know no matter what, you're gonna play there because it's an NBA team and you made it to your dreams. But you never know. You could get drafted to Sacramento, and you could be that year when you get there, they turn around and become a contender. So we never know that. So, Harlan, tell everybody what are you looking forward to this upcoming middle school season since you're eligible to play middle school? What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to made hoops. It's gonna be fun and baller on the beach.
Okay, okay. The middle. Okay, cool, cool. So, tell everybody one thing about Harlem that a lot of people don't know that they should know about you.
That I'm a good kid, and that I don't I actually like being hated on because it motivates me, and and that I'm real good at other things. Like I'm like smart, and I'm good at science too as well.
Okay, is that your favorite subject in school?
One of them, that and math.
What's your least favorite?
Uh, I'll probably say history.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, I had no favorite subject in school. I think my favorite subject was electives. It was stuff that has nothing to do with math, science. And when I was in school, I didn't have the best grades. But I'm gonna tell you what's funny. When I went to college, I had the best grades. I graduated with honors. I graduated 3.67 in college. Then I graduated with at cum laude. Then I got my master's and I graduated with honors again. But when I was in high school, it was totally opposite. It was like I didn't know high school. Oh, I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand high school. I just couldn't wait to get out. But when I got to college, it was totally different. That was everybody like, how you in school? I was like a C student. I was like a C in high school. But when I got to college, I was an A student. But it's different because I think I got to choose what I want to do, and I actually enjoyed college.
Yeah.
Well, Harlem, I really appreciate you taking a moment to sit down with me on my Rising Superstar show. Definitely going to check you out. You ever come to Georgia? I think you do probably come in for tournaments. Let me know. I want to come see you and watch you play because I see the videos, but I want to actually see you in person. So
Yeah.
definitely shoot me your schedule whenever you make a trip to Georgia. I'm going to definitely pop out and see you. And I would love to do another interview with you in the future on doing AUCs and see how everything's going.
Okay. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you, man. And I appreciate you, and you have a great one.
Thank you. You too.
Real quick, I forgot to tell everybody how they can follow you on all social media. I forgot about that.
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at Can't Go at Harlem. And on TikTok, I think, my TikTok is She Love Harlem.
Okay, cool. No Twitter yet?
My bad. TikTok, it's Harlem.worlds.
Okay. And what about Twitter?
I don't have Twitter.
You don't have a Twitter? How Harlem don't have a Twitter? You know that was college coaches go look at is on Twitter. Man, you got to create a Twitter account because you know you'll blow up on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one soon.
All right, man. Well, like I said, I appreciate you taking a moment to sit down with me, and you have a good day, man.
You too.
All right.
All right.
So, this your boy DT. I just got through interviewing the one and only Harlem out of the Night Riders out of Florida. And great interview, great young man. Like I just said, I follow his Instagram, and the boy is killing it in basketball. So, thank you for supporting my Rising Superstar show. I got so many more talented athletes coming on my show. If you ever want to be a guest on my show, all you gotta do go to my Instagram page, DT_unfiltered&uncensored, and shoot me a DM, and you can be the next guest on DT's Rising Superstars. Y'all have a good one. It's DT.
You have just now listened to the most talked about podcast in the country. DT Unfiltered, Uncensored. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.